Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a Witcher, whatever the way.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in report.
Nothing.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
How do you...
I've read...
the report? Why are you...
because I like...
Let's say you...
Well then.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I've a lot of work to do here.
Your fate is in your hands, sorceress.
My fate? You haven't asked a single question about me.
Yet it is all up to you. Your situation is a comfortable one. Do not squander your chance. So, wish to tell me anything?
I'm a sorceress, an advisor to the King of Temeria.
I believe we agreed you would speak only of things I do not know about.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway. Diana's notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Come on! freak!
Let me get.
Behold,
Wait a s.
the might. His.
Diddle yourself, pauper.
I remember you.
What do you want, Whitey?
Smelled something awful.
What was bloody back?
What's going on here? Enough!
That's between me and these fuckwits.
That's not for you to decide. A stint in the dungeon ought to come.
A stupid street fight. A contribution.
Precisely.
Listen, Sir Knight.
Bind!
You? Here? What do you do?
I worked off.
I doubt you'll be so
Unlike you, I've.
To them, you're a king.
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredient.
Well, we all prefer to have
Why don't you summon her?
Dimeritium blocks all magic.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
You understand very well.
You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court wants...
Untrue, sire. You must let... What are your charges?
Ambassador,
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of... Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but...
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you... You're finished, Isleheart. There will be a trial, due process. Everything is... Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. Already, you taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to it. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch.
I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon.
I was really hankering for
What's so interesting about it?
the guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
I beg your mercy. Not...
Your friend is now in Ambassador.
I know. But surely Shillard won't
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an...
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before...
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate...
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. A breakthrough awaits us here at Lochmuin. Soon, everyone will learn what the...
Radovid is capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go...
What favor do you mean? You can tell me.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
Get me out of here!
I need some answers first. Was Shillard telling the truth about the lodge?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of...
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child.
Why did all this happen?
Help me get out of here and I'll take these shackles off me and lead me to my house.
I didn't track you alone.
My death would change little. Yorveth and all like him have no right...
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm.
Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes, too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp.
And leaving a
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia.
All right, but if you're lying to me,
Unbind me and lead the way.
the shackles stay on, and you'll go.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious. No tricks, Phil.
I want to get out of here, and I want to live.
I believe that. Can you walk? Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
The manacles stay on.
Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch!
Philip has promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia? Got the strength?
I must find it.
What's
I've ordered her to
Great.
Yes. I would have sought other means.
What's Sheila's?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong
With what?
as a bulwark. A defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
Non-humans won't either.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader.
She is your very...
Perhaps.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost her...
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with the counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision. Otherwise the counterspell won't work.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counter...
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Yorvith, know any way?
Through this sewer.
Keep an eye on.
There's something in there. I avoided this place earlier.
Knowing you, probably down
How many more can there be?
guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
None.
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
You dream of that. I can't keep up this pace.
The sooner you give us the dagger, the sooner you can lick your wounds, bitch.
Pain-killing spells require focus and precision. I cannot manage one now.
Die from the pain, then. Rest assured, no one will help you, nor... Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. I don't like this.
Neither do I. Take that.
Unshackle me. Remove the Dimeritium. I can help you.
Shut up! Is this the chest?
Describe it.
It's heavy, covered in ruin.
Yes, the very chest in which...
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. Remove my shackle.
Geralt,
Only a mage can perform...
shut...
I'll light the candles, then we'll... They went out.
Now unshackle me. I'll open the chest with a spell.
Neither of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try anything clever and you will die.
You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a Dwan. Someone who restored hope to the Enshe.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself...
Face it, Delian!
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Geralt! Ah! Bloody barrier! I can't penetrate it! Barrier! I can't penetrate it! Look out! Amazing fight, Gwynblade! Get the dagger and let's get out of here!
Let's hope this blade'll...
A strange weapon.
Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here, Philip.
Or command the
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia.
You're probably right.
Philippa will be far away by now.
She's bound to recover.
She's out of... Time to join the...
I'll go ahead.
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls! Break your wand!
It's a brazen attack! King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid said them, you...
Greetings. Nice place. Kitchen open day.
Only in the...
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
We need to talk.
Of course.
These ruins must...
I'm certain of that. It was a beautiful city.
Think the city would have survived if those...
Your king started the war with the Enshe.
They really did a job on your brain. You had me fooled back in Vergen. That sweet face of yours. Never suspected it could belong to someone.
Mock me if you must. But I truly believe many nations under one crown, with shared laws, advanced science, burgeoning industry and trade.
Sounds great. Let me know when it works out. That was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes, people bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kinda makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet, but His Imperial Majesty rewards dedication.
Can he discern the truth from lies?
What do you mean?
I take it the Emperor has no idea his sorceress helped a mutant kill a Nilfgaardian mage.
It was a dangerous expedition. Casualties were inevitable. He'll content himself with that.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
You knew what we'd find.
Come again?
You wanted the bacteria strains that killed the Vrans, or more precisely.
This is very dangerous knowledge.
I suspect that's exactly.
The North is in chaos. An epidemic is the last thing you need.
Fortunately, it's now in the right hands.
Precisely.
I found some of Derhenna's notes.
Among others.
He makes several men.
Loch Muin conceals many more secrets.
Well, if Derhenna's to be trusted, the epidemic had something to do with the Enshe. Maybe.
I'm no expert on diseases, Witcher. Who knows? Perhaps Derhenna will.
Use the art.
I'm working on improving.
I'm finding it hard to believe anything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
No. Sorry.
What exactly do you want?
I was curious. I wanted to see which Cynthia I'd meet this time. The spy, the sorceress, or maybe the woman.
Which were you hoping to meet?
The real one.
Let's assume you're speaking to her. How do you like her?
Let's say I like her quite a bit.
Compliments are clearly not your forte.
I just told you why I've come. Care to tell me why you invited me?
Let's say I was interested to see which Geralt would show up.
And? The minstrels got it right. Women of the South are both passionate and clever.
I like to improvise.
Yeah, I noticed. Farewell, Cynthia.
Vafail.
This would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd...
That wasn't...
Yeah.
Yeah. Use the...
I'm...
I remember you from Thanet.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard.
Seems we only ever...
Indeed. But I said...
On the con...
Do you really?
But even ruined, Loch Muin...
Everything was... The sources. Those children that...
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen get him deep.
You met him. His death was a... You see, Geralt.
Values are being compromised.
Exactly. The world grew up.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up...
They're of no use. That's the point.
Yet not everyone understands.
You're so clever you'll get in.
Actually, I'm here.
I'm no...
You're the best swords.
I'm more interested in the cult...
I'm going to need...
I guess this...
where is Philippa? She should reason with this brat. She should pull down his pants and give him a thrashing in front of all those knights.